The 2024 season is open. 2024 to 2025 season of the B-League starts right here, right now, and we've got a great one for you. ALVARK Tokyo hosts KOSHIGAYA ALPHAS. For the Filipino fans, they're curious to find out just how well we're going to see Kai Sotto blending in with his new squad as people are heading into the Yoyogi Gymnasium. And they're coming in droves. Why not? This is day number 1 of the B-League. And the ALVARK fans are here grabbing whatever merchandise they possibly can, and the kids enjoying themselves right before the action begins. ALVARK Tokyo would want nothing less than to start off with a victory here to open their season. As you can take a look at the different teams in the Eastern Conference, the Central Conference, and the Western Conference. You have your favorites there. And each and every team, of course, goes through a 60-game season. And after that, we move on to the playoffs, which is what they call here in the B-League, the B-League Championship. And there you have the B2 squads divided into 2, the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. Those squads will be looking to be able to make it to the B1 after this season, but a whole lot of games will still need to be played. We're going to lead this season all the way, beginning today in October, all the way up until May. We're going to crown the champion in May. But for these 2 squads, everything begins right here, right now. For Coach ALVARK Tokyo's Coach Adomaitis, he wants to get his team on a winning note. On the other side, Coach Anzay, Rio Anzay, wants to be able to make sure KOSHIGAYA ALPHAS is able to get off to a good start as well. As we take a look at the starting lineups for both these squads here this season. Obviously, everybody familiar with Kai Taves, part of the national squad for Japan. And they have, as their imports, Ryan Rossiter from the United States, Leonardo Mendel, number 23 from Brazil, and at the same time, Sebastian Saiz, also from Spain, at number 11. KOSHIGAYA ALPHAS, on the other hand, Jeff Gibbs, number 4, is very familiar to the B-League fans. He's been in the B-League for quite a while. He plays center, but he's only 6'2". Can you imagine? Here is the lineup of Coach Rio Anzay, the squad of KOSHIGAYA. Of course, Jeff Gibbs, number 4, you saw him earlier. Number 5, they have LJ Peak, also from the United States. And number 10, Tim Soares, the 6'11" center. And their other center, of course, is the 7'3", Kai Sotto. Our officials here for this game, we've got referee Arisawa, referee Masubuchi, and referee Harada. There's Coach Rio. Wanted to get his squad on a starting note, away from home. They're going to play back-to-back games here in ALVARK's home stadium, which is the Yoyogi Arena. We've got the starting lineup. So they're going to start out with number 5, LJ Peak. Number 7, that's Shun Matsuyama. Number 10, Tim Soares. They've got actually 2 centers, as they also have number 11, Kai Sotto, starting out. That's a very tall lineup here. And then they cap it off with number 18, Kenshin Hoshikawa. Small forward, 22 years old. This is KOSHIGAYA's first game in the B1, as they were recently promoted together with the Shiga Lakes. And now, let's enjoy the fanfare as we welcome ALVARK Tokyo's first game. And there you have the starting five for ALVARK Tokyo, starting out with number 3, Kai Taves. Number 11, that's Sebastian Saiz. Number 22, Ryan Rossiter. Number 23, that's Leonardo Mendel. We'll call him Leo Mendel. And number 75, that's Taiki Okasabe. There are starting fives once again. Taves, Saiz, Rossiter, Mendel, and Okasabe. For the home squad, for the visiting squad, we've got Peak, Matsuyama, Source, Soto, and Hoshikawa. We are ready. This is game number 1 of the B-League season for 2024-2025 for both these squads. We've got a jam-packed Yoyogi Arena. We are all set for tip-off. You can just feel the electricity in the air, and why not? The new B-League season is upon us. It's been quite a while. It's been just about 4 months, and here we go! Saiz up high. A lot of movement. Kai Taves will flip it up. Didn't look like that was a pass or anything, but it actually hit the rim, so I guess you're going to have to say it was a shot. Kai Soto there, battling it out under the boards, and the ALPHAS will have their first shot here. After that jump ball situation, possession arrow shows ALPHAS. Source. You can see the two centers playing up high, way beyond the three-point line. Now they're going to move closer. Source almost lost it. The pass, Kai Soto wasn't waiting for that one. It lands in the hands of Saiz. Still nothing on the board. Almost a minute gone. Saiz will have to give it up. Rossiter inside. Saiz flips it up a little bit too strong. Kai with his second board. Oh, they're going to leave him wide open. Doesn't make the defense pay. Matsuyama had all day to shoot. Just couldn't convert. Rossiter inside. The pass to the wrong individual. Getting into the passing lanes. And here is a preemptive foul, just stopping the action. That's Okasabe. Coach Adomaitis doesn't like the way their offense has been rolling, at least in the last couple of sequences. He wants a little bit more fluidity. Get it inside the Source once again. Kai, up high. Gets it to a friend. They swing it. Open three, Source. Back rims that one. They've had two open looks at three. Just couldn't knock it down. Almost 2 minutes gone, and still nothing on the board. It's early goings. Rossiter gets the pass inside and flips it through. First basket of the game, ALVARK up 2-0. Sidestepping move, that's not gonna drop. There was some contact play on, says the referees. LJ Peak picks himself up. All day to shoot. It's not gonna drop though. So both these teams struggling early from deep. That's a nice fake. And we're tied at 2. Coach Anza, I like that one. That brought a smile to his face. First deadlock of the game. Again, Okasabe on the outside. He'll bring it through and basket on one opportunity here for Taiki. Kai Soto says, did I get him? Well, essentially he did. First personal foul on Kai. Okasabe's going to come up short. Tim with the rebound. 2-point lead. Nice early seal. Saiz will be called for a personal there. That's 7-3. Up against, look at the height here of Saiz, 6'9". That's 6 inches. Saiz will take a seat as he picks up his first personal foul. Coming in is Arturas Gudaitis. Matsuyama gets it to Kai. Kai inside. That's what he wanted to work on. His game of bringing it from the outside close to the basket. That's where he really needs to get stronger. But because of his foot speed, he got the foul there from Gudaitis. Arturas picking up his first personal foul. And everybody knows Kai Soto, a very good free throw shooter. And just when I said that, I jinxed him. Misses the first. Second one coming up here for Kai. He's going to get the second one to drop. Lucky bounce there. Getting that lead to 1. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Kai still at the controls. That's Kai Taves this time. I guess better be calling them Taves and Soto. So there's no mix-up between these two guys from both squads. Great move. That was a prayer. But at the same time, Gudaitis inside that paint. That's going to be the second personal foul on Kai Soto. And he might have to rest. Just throwing it up there was Mendel. So they're going to say it's not on Kai. It's going to be on Matsuyama. So the first on Shun. First free throw is going to drop here for Arturas. Trying to give his squad their biggest lead so far in the contest, and does. 6-3 is our tally. Now chance of defense from the fans here at the Yoyogi Arena. Trying to get some space. Nice attack to the basket. That's what he can do. LJ Peak, using every inch of his 6'5" frame, cuts the lead down to 1. Rossiter with a handoff. Mendel. Leo looking for space up against Tim. Two big men on the outside, but Leo got a lot of foot speed. He's gonna come up short at the right place at the right time once again. Ryan Rossiter puts it through. Back up to a 3-point lead, and a travel will be called here on the big man Tim. Jeff Gibbs coming in. He's the backup center at 6'2". But this guy plays so much bigger than his height. Well, apparently Jeff Gibbs has announced that this is his final season. He is 44 years old. But he's still competitive. He's still got those young legs. Let's see him utilize those young legs here. Well, clearly a foul there, stopping the forward progress of Kai. And that's going to be the second personal foul of Arturas. Well, he's going to have to come out. No question about that. He cannot afford to pick up a third foul. Kai Soto's got 3 in his range. You want to challenge there. Matsuyama, it will misfire. Matsuyama has had 2 opportunities already. He's 0 for 2 from long distance. Rossiter to the wing. Leo. Leo with the attack once again. Get up against a much smaller Gibbs. Look at the power though of Jeff inside. Misfiring. And here comes Peak in the open court. Stopping, popping, and missing. They're going to walk it up. Dave says, no rush. We're at home. It's the first game of the season. And we're up by 3. They find Saiz. He can't hit. Both these teams are actually starting very slow. It's a very low scoring ball game. 8-5. But ALVARK Tokyo already in the penalty. And they've been in the penalty with over 5 minutes. The veteran Ryomo Hashimoto will come in. The 36-year-old. Actually, both these teams were very formidable on defense in the previous season. They were top 3. That's of course in the B1, where ALVARK Tokyo has always been, and in B2, where Koshigaya played last season. They've been promoted here this year together with the Shiga Lakes. Free throw now for Peak. Got to cut into this lead. It's not a formidable lead though. Peak is one of those explosive imports that can easily go for 30 on any given night. Daves gets away from his defender. Boy, he just went and he ran rings around Ryoma and scored there. 10-7. Back to a 3-point lead here. Forward pass. It gets to Kai Soto, and Kai Soto lays that through. He felt there was some contact, asking for a foul. Referee say play on once again. It's really physical down there inside that paint. That was a perfect lead pass there. Watch it once again. Leading him perfectly was Hoshikawa. So Hoshikawa with the assist. First personal foul is going to be called here on Ryoma. Number 2, Sota Okura checking in, the 25-year-old. Tim was a starter, rested for a bit, and now he's back in action. Under 4 minutes to be played here in quarter number 1. Saiz with the handoff. That was a strong pick. Opening up the shooter. Look at that. Good boxing out and grabbing that rebound there as Kitagawa's down. He bumped into Saiz and he just sank to the floor. But again, once again, just take a look at how Gibbs was able to box out at 6'2" and still grab that rebound over Saiz, who's 6'9". Ooh, there might be a little bit of blood here. This is exactly what happened. There was the pick. Boom! Against the shoulder. Smack against the shoulder there of Sebastian. He looks like he got hit by a truck. Fans give him a good hand. They're hoping to see him back in action. Kai Soto has been lifted. Coach Anzai making sure that he's got fresh legs on the floor, as Kitagawa will head straight to the locker. They want to double check. That could be a concussion. And it looks like they're going to actually try to review this one. So it's a head coach's challenge. It's a very early challenge. I've never been a real fan of coaches using their challenge so early in the ball game. So they're reviewing that particular piece of action. I guess Coach Anzai wants to make sure that Sebastian Saiz didn't lead with his shoulder. That could be called an unsportsmanlike foul. They're still reviewing it. So again, if you're just joining us here for B-League action, there is only one challenge per team. And that's why I don't really suggest using it early. But these coaches get paid the big bucks. And Coach Anzai wants to use his right now. In other leagues, like in the PBA, you get one head coach challenge, and if you win the challenge, you get another one. You're in the B-League, regardless, you just have one. And that's why you want to be able to make sure that you use it, and you use it well. Gibbs will bring this one up. His squad down by 1. Finds Hoshikawa. Hoshikawa still finds Gibbs. Gibbs, look at him just glide to the basket. I think he can play another 2 years. First basket there for Jeff. So it's going to be the first lead here for Koshigaya at 11-10. Checking in is the youngster Kaito Shike. Standing 5'9", 23 years old. One of the backup point guards here for the Alphas. Ooh, Arturas is back in action. 3 fouls in all. Picking it up there, Shike. Two-man game there with Tim. They find Gibbs. Gibbs goes inside. An offensive foul is going to be called on Tim. He can't believe it. They're going to say he warded off against Sebastian. Let's watch that last piece of action. Well, you can see Tim Soares actually hook the arm of Sebastian, and the referee's caught him. Usually, that call goes the other way. But it's the right call. Going inside, they find Arturas. Arturas gets bumped. Play on. Tim, the pass just too far ahead. And a foul will be called here, stopping the action on Enokida. So both teams in the penalty already. So we're going to have a lot of free throws being given here to both these squads after every foul. Ashikawa will be replaced. Did quite well with his time on the floor. He had that one assist a while ago to Kai Soto. Second free throw coming up here. Fukuzawa makes both. And it's now a 1-point advantage for the home team. Shike. Still up high. Gibbs will challenge with a three. That was close. Rimmed out. Trying to get inside. Okura. Can't. Will bring it back out. Two-man game up high with Sebastian. He gets rejected. Source. Ooh, he's going to take his time and slam it through. Now a 1-point advantage for the visiting squad. Action picking up here. And it should. And everybody expecting it to. It's going to be a great afternoon of basketball. Perfect pass. Arturas. Arturas was waiting for contact, but there was no contact there. He was actually trying to force the action. He's lucky Sebastian was right there picking up that offensive board. Daves is back in. So it's Daves and Fukuzawa in the backcourt here for the boys in black. Shuto Ando is in there as well. Shuto Ando, a longtime member of the national squad for Japan. Already 30 years old. I've been watching him on the national squad for at least 6-7 years. He's a dead shot from the outside. And he's got so many years still to come here. So they're actually going to call a foul on the attack of Arturas. I think it was clean on Arturas, and they got the foul off the offensive rebound. Well, they're going to check first, and Kai Soto's getting ready to check back in for his squad. You can see Coach Anzai trying to make use of Kai Soto as much as he possibly can. Why not? Take advantage of the entire 7'3" frame of the big man Kai. That was clean. That was where the foul was. Of the follow-up of Sai. So it's Sebastian who should be on the line for two. Unless they run that play back slightly and say that the foul was on the initial contact. And that's going to be the second personal foul on Tim Soares. So Arturas still on the line. So I guess they're going to call the initial action, not the secondary one. So the foul will be on Tim Soares. As Peak checks back in. A little bit too strong there for Arturas. A minute 29 to be played in the first. Soto back in. So once again, they've got a twin tower combination of Tim and Kai Soto. Arturas makes the second. And we're tied at 13. Second deadlock of the ball game. Shike still at the one. Finds Peak. Peak shaking, baking, puts up a three. He'll come up short. Taves to the board. Trying to speed things up. That's a perfect pass. Rossiter inside, and he blows the cripple. That's an easy layup for Rossiter. He usually makes that 10 out of 10 times. Just not that instance. 3 on the way. Not gonna work there for Enokida. Let's see if the boys in black try to go for 2 for 1 here. Leo inside. Arturas is gonna get fouled. 2 more free throws coming up here for Arturas. And they're definitely gonna get the ball back. So take your pick. Shike was there, Enokida was there. They're going to give it to Shike, his first personal. But again, both teams in the penalty, which means free throws. Another veteran is checking back in. Number 31, Shuhei Kitagawa. Standing 6'1", 39 years old. Trying to get some clarification here from the referee. I just want to double check who the foul was assigned to. Coach Anzai taking out his board. Arturas with another miss. He's missed 2 free throws already. Look at the free throw situation. ALVARK Tokyo now 5 out of 8. Shooting below 70%. Trying to break this tie. It's been a very low scoring third period. He'll get the second one to drop. Saiz checks back in. Some more mobility there for their big men. Boy, these two coaches have been shuffling in their imports. I think they were playing cards. Here's Peak. Will bring it around. Kai Soto trying to position himself, and they can't find him. Jumper's not gonna drop. Yes, it will. Getting the roll there was Kitagawa. Now one final attempt here for the home squad. Kai to the corner. Extra pass. Leo inside. That's gonna drop. That'll count. Just in the nick of time, Leo Mindel scores, and the Brazilian has given his squad the 1-point advantage after the first period of play. 16-15 is our tally. Second quarter underway here. We'd like to welcome everybody back to the Yoyogi Arena, our venue here for the opening game for both these squads as ALVARK Tokyo hosts Koshigaya ALPHAS. Okasabe there with the turnover. Well, almost a turnover. It stays with them. Taves from deep, no. Long rebound falling in the hands of Kitagawa. 1 point lead enjoyed by the home squad, and here comes Jeff Gibbs back in action. Peak. They'll go to the wing, and a travel will be called there on Kitagawa. Checking out the turnover numbers. Only 1 for ALVARK Tokyo, 3 for the ALPHAS. That's a breakdown in defense. And Taves scores. Perfect assist coming here from Ryan. Opening up another 3-point lead at 18-15. Kitagawa goes up high. Trying to attack the interior. And the youngster, Shike, scores. Taves sets up his big man. He's going to swing it around. Okasabe finds Rossiter. The pass a little bit too high and too strong. Two-man game there with Soto. Soto still up. Peak. They go inside of Gibbs. This is where he can really create some havoc inside that paint, but against the double team, almost a turnover. Ball stays here though. Quick help by Leo defensively. So we expected this to be a defensive battle between two squads whose coaches really stress D more than anything else. Almost an intercepted pass there. That was a prayer that had to be thrown up there because the shot clock was winding down. A foul will be called on Shike. Leo there, hitting the deck. Leo handles that ball so much from the outside. People forget he's 6'7". Little slick portion there. As Mendel crashes to the floor. Second personal foul on the backup point guard. That's Kaito Shike. Leo once again. Stopping from deep. And a foul is going to be called there on Peak. Coaches always stress to their players, do not foul jump shooters. Clipping the arm there. And that is going to send Mendel to the line for 2 shots. First personal foul on LJ. Leo, much better free throw shooter than Arturas. Makes the first. Free throw situation for both these squads. 7 out of 10 for 70% for ALVARK Tokyo. 3 out of 4 for 75% for Koshigaya. Coming back in. Matsuyama, the starting point guard here for the ALPHAS. Peak to the wing. Kai Soto for 3. That rims out. Chance now for ALVARK to increase their lead and have the biggest lead of the ball game for either squad. If they can score here. Nice look inside. Taves will misfire. It's a 3-on-1 break. Inside. A miss here from Peak. Wow, that's going to hurt. Helter-skelter basketball is what we're witnessing here. Rossiter will bring it back out. Daves with a floater. No. Kai almost cleared it, but it falls in the hands of Gibbs. Jeff in no hurry. Finds LJ. Peak for three. Back rims that one. Both teams have not shot very well from three-point distance. In fact, none of them have hit a three yet. Inside. Kai Soto making sure that there was no three-point play. Dave's on the other hand saying that Kai Soto interfered with his shot. Let's see. There was the foul. So, no interference, say the referees. Got a timeout on the floor. 3-point lead still enjoyed here by ALVARK Tokyo at 20-17. First free throw, sank there by Taves. We've got a jam-packed stadium here. We're at the Yogi Arena. 4-point lead. Make it 5. No, that rims out. Still, this is the biggest lead in the ball game for either squad at 21-17. We go to Gibbs. Gibbs, using his strength, will come up short there. Rossiter did his job. Remember, Ryan Rossiter is 6'9" against a 6'2" Gibbs. Daves once again. Finds Leo. Leo with no space. Leo puts up a 3. He'll come up just short. Gibbs tracks it down. Gibbs has a real nose for the ball. Poor pass though. Rossiter not wanting to challenge. He's got 3-point distance though. And a foul will be called, stopping the action. 5:40 still to be played here in the first half. You know what has been a very low scoring affair, which is what we expected. Sota Okura checking in. Rioma Daha, veteran, is in as well, together with Tim Soares. Both these teams are really coming in with a lot of fresh players. First personal foul there, as you can see, on Hoshikawa. Leo once again. Can't find any space. Uses that pick. and will lose it. Gibbs finds Tim. Little sidestepping move. Boy, Soares is wondering, how could I not made that shot? But he gets the offensive rebound. And he gets fouled there by Okasabe. Credit Okasabe there for saving his squad from giving out 2 points. At least for the time being, because Tim's on the line for 2 shots. Shuto Ando back on the floor. Zach Baranski is in as well, together with Arturas Gudaitis. Oh, so no free throws, they say. He definitely saved them 2 points. 3-pointer, no. Okasabe really being a star in his role. They look inside, Saiz. He knew that he had Soares up in the air. He said, at the very least, I'm going to get a foul. That's what happened. Nice find inside by Arturas. Oh, clearly a foul there from Soares. We got a timeout on the floor. 21-17 is our tally. And we got 5 minutes to go here in the first half. That is only the 6th basket. 6th point, actually, to be technical, of the second period. Another missed free throw. Arturas with the offensive rebound, but not able to find a friend. Another turnover here. So far, halfway through, it's 6-2 scoring. Exceptional defense from both these squads. And they've been playing real physical. Gibbs will misfire. The veteran Gibbs still humming. 4:40 still to be played before the halftime break. Gibbs with a baseline inbound. Gets it inside to Tim. Ryoma. Hashimoto was trying to put that one up, but it's not going to draw iron. It's going to be another 24-second shot clock violation. Just about. This possession already with ALVARK Tokyo. Exceptional passing. 3 on the way. No. None of these squads have hit the 3 just yet. ALVARK 0 for 6. The ALPHAS 0 for 10. At 22-17, this is still the biggest lead. Look at Arturas using every single bit of his 6'10" height advantage. Zach Baranski was almost beaten on defense there. Arturas Gudaitis is from Lithuania. Same nationality as his coach, Dainus Adomaitis. That's a great fake. And a nice basket there from Hoshikawa. Hoshikawa's only 22 years old. He's got a tremendous upside. Pass to the wing. Stepping on the sideline, says our official. And Okura couldn't launch. Even if he did, that wouldn't have counted. Chance of defense once again. Gibbs with the attack. Will go inside and Tim scores. Cutting that lead to 1, and a timeout will have to be called here by Coach Adomaitis. Things are now starting to go the other way. Welcome back to the action. 3 minutes, 24 seconds to go before we get to the halftime break. Koshigaya is running a lot of dribble handoffs, but so far they just couldn't get to the rim. So during that last timeout, Coach Anzai said they got to push the ball and swing it from side to side. Let's see if it'll give them the results they're looking for. Again, chance of defense. Back to the dribble handoff. Trying to get inside the lane. Great block there from Taves. He's asking for it. They swing it to the corner. 3 on the way. That is the first 3-point basket for either squad, and Zach Baranski draining that one from the corner. And now it's time for Coach Rio Anzai to call his timeout. Under 3 minutes to be played here in quarter number 2. Let's see the play drawn up by Coach Anzai. And if his squad is able to execute. Shot clock down to 7. Not a good shot there from Rioma. Forced to put up another 3. They are 0 for 12 from Rainbow Country. Rossiter to the wing. Once again, bring it out there, Shuto. Short there. Look at that battle inside there by Gibbs. Despite the fact that he's so undersized, he's actually the last line of defense. As Shike will pick up his third personal foul. Kai Soto back in action for the final 2 minutes of this one, together with LJ Peak. So obviously Coach Rio wants a strong finish for his boys. Leo back as well for the squad of ALVARK. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game for ALVARK Tokyo. Could be more. It is. It's now 27 to 21. Nice look there at Coach Adomaitis. The Lithuanian has now made Japan his home. Peak at the corner. It's a smart play. Just kissing it off Leo. Coach Anzai shouting out instructions from the sideline. Get it inside to Kai. Kai makes his move. Good recovery there from Sebastian. Soto will come up short. That's why coaches say he needs to have better upper body strength. He got manhandled by Saiz there. Rossiter inside, finds Saiz. And that's where Kai Soto says, I'm going to use my 7'3" frame to block your shot. Tit for tat. Gibbs. That'll remount. Gibbs has been picking his spots perfectly. Look at that help defense. Get that weak stuff out of here, says Kai Soto. People forget that Kai Soto is only 22 years old. He's been playing professionally for a number of years already. He started at the tender age of 19. And he's got a tremendous future ahead of him. At least another 10 years. At least. But with his frame, especially if he gets a little bigger, he could last in the pros for at least another 15 years. Saiz will be replaced. 27-22 is our tally. Quick move. Rossiter finishes with the left. It is now a 7-point advantage at 29-22. Gibbs. Power move will misfire. Those are shots Gibbs would normally make. Rossiter gets around the defense and misfires. Kai Soto clears another rebound. Peak just took it straight to his defender. And Okasabe will pick up on personal foul. That should be personal foul number 2. It is. There's confirmation. Shuto Andros checking back in. has really not made his presence felt so far here. Under 30 seconds to be played. Under 20 seconds in the shot clock here for the visiting squad to find himself down by 7. Shot is not going to work. And a chance here for the boys in black to increase their lead even further, which already stands at 7 here. No fouls can be given here by the Alphas. Arturas gets denied there. Kai Soto saying, you gotta have to come up with better shots than that one. Another block shot here for Kai Soto. Watch it here. And he hardly even left his feet. Not today, he says. Point 3. And a timeout will be called on the floor. We'll be back for more action in a bit. Point 3 of a second remaining. This has to be something going towards the basket, and there should be no foul, but a foul is going to be called here on Jeff Gibbs. That's the worst thing that could have happened for the visiting squad. With point 3, you're going to give free throws to the opponent. They're going to say Gibbs was being too physical there on Ryan Rossiter. That's going to hurt. So far, officially, only 2 block shots from Soto. Seems like he had a whole lot more, but he definitely deflected a lot more. Just no clear blocks. And after 2 quarters of play, it is now a 9-point advantage enjoyed by ALVARK Tokyo, as they're up 31-22. Nice highlights here from both these squads as Kai Soto gets 2 points. Soto would finish with 3 points, 2 blocks, and 7 boards. Tim in the open court gets a slam dunk. Taves to the wing. Extra pass and Leo will score. Kai gets away for 2. First quarter ended 16-15. And then a late explosion in the second period here for ALVARK Tokyo gave them a 9-point advantage, which is where we are right now at 31-22. Here's part of that explosion. Zach Baranski hitting a 3, the first 3 for either squad here this afternoon. As we take a look at the numbers, only 1 out of 8 from 3 for 12%, 0 out of 12 from 3-point distance here for the Alphas. So the long distance shot not working for both these squads, and they didn't really score that well either from the inside. As you can see, 26% as compared to 49%. More free throws though for ALVARK Tokyo, making 14 out of 19 for 73%, and that's really where they were able to build on that lead. More numbers, turnovers 6 and 5, so both teams taking very good care of the basketball. 2 apiece, those are points off turnovers, and so as you can see, both teams really taking good care of the basketball and also allowing the points off turnovers to be at a minimum. 14 and 18 points in the paint. Some more numbers, rebounds, +7 for ALVARK Tokyo, 30-23. And the assist department, 7-5, +2 in favor of ALVARK Tokyo as well. Jeff Gibbs, once played for ALVARK Tokyo. And they gave him a nice standing ovation here because, as he mentioned, this will be his final season in the B-League. He's loved by all. As you can see, a storied career for the veteran Jeff Gibbs. As we take a look at the point scoring, well, let's take a look at Jeff Gibbs first and his performance here so far. Came up with a block there on Kai Taves, which led to a fast break. Scoring-wise, Rossiter had 8, 5 and 4 for Taves and Gudaitis, respectively. As far as the visitors are concerned, 4 apiece for Peak, Hoshikawa, and Source. In terms of rebounding, Saiz has 9, 5 apiece for Rossiter and Mendel, 7 for Kai Soto, 5 for Source, and Gibbs with 4. In the assist department, 2 assists for Rossiter, for Leo, for Matsuyama, and for Hoshikawa. The Alphas did quite well, but the problem is they got into penalty early on both occasions, in both the first and second period. And that's why a lot of free throws were shot by the home squad. Let's see what transpires here in the second period. Source for 3, yes! First 3-point basket this time for the visitors. Both these teams have just got to keep shooting from 3. Those are the shots being given by their respective opponents. Nice find inside. Big slam there for Saiz. Slam dunk champion in the B-League. Now with 5 points. Almost a steal. Completed by Rossiter. Nice bounce pass, and it's completed there. And it's now a 10-point advantage. Trying to answer right back, Peak does. Lead cut back down to 8. Things are now starting to open up for both these squads, when they only scored 16 and 15 respectively in the first period. Third personal foul going to be called on Sebastian there. So he'll take a seat. We might not see him until the beginning of the fourth. Not able to set his feet there as he made contact with Peak. Looking for a friend, Hoshikawa. Hoshikawa still with the basketball. He'll overshoot. Arturas with the rebound, running the floor here. They go to the wing. Leo inside. 4-shot not gonna work. Nice rebound there by Kai Soto. He's got 8 boards. Trying to look for Tim inside, and play is halted there by the whistle. Here's that last piece of action. And a foul will be called down low as Kai Soto was trying to get into position. Second foul on Kai. Three on the way, yes! Back-to-back threes right now here for the Alphas. That time, another basket there from Hoshikawa. He's got a total of 17 points. 7 points, rather, for number 18. Cutting that lead in half. It once stood at 10, it's now at 5. Daves looking for space. Pops a jumper. He can get to any spot on the floor, and he's actually also improved his medium range game. That's going to be an offensive foul. That might be number 3. Let's watch that again. They're saying Kai Soto wasn't set. Just a second personal foul on Kai. Boy, starting to heat up here is Kai Taves. Back-to-back baskets. He's got a total of 9 points, and the lead is back up to 9 here for the home squad. Foul's going to be called on Okasabe. Taiki really trying to battle with the big boys inside, doing his very best. He'll take a seat. That's his third personal foul as Shuto Ando checks back in. So 3 personal fouls on 2 of the key players, 2 of the starters. Matsuyama to Kai. Kai's got that distance. That rims out though. He's got to hit that shot on a consistent basis to draw the defense out, and then he can get to the basket. Easy layup there for Rossiter. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game for ALVARK Tokyo, and that forces the hand of Coach Ryo Anzai to sue for time. Back to chance of defense as we welcome everybody back to the Yoyogi Arena. Opening day games for both these squads for the B-League season 2024-2025. After a very close affair, first quarter ended 16-15 in favor of ALVARK Tokyo. Big explosion, and now they enjoy their biggest lead of the ball game at 41-30. Hence the timeout from Coach Anzai. Gotta get it inside, and Rossiter stopping the forward progress of that basketball. With a kick ball, they're gonna reset the shot clock to 14. They're gonna finally get it in bounds. Arturas takes it away. Not a good inside incursion that time. 3-on-1 break. Source, and a foul will be called here on Shuto Ando. That's a good foul. Preemptive foul there. His first, stopping the action and allowing his defenders to come back and help out. Kai Soto will be given a breather. As we have number 75, Soichiro Inoue coming in. 6'7" backup. Center slash power forward. 25 years old. An offensive foul is going to be called. We're going the other way. Not what you want to do in your first entry on the floor. ALVARK Tokyo now in the penalty. Four shot once again. Arturas keeps trying to look for physicality inside, and he is really not getting any calls. He should actually just look for the medium range jumper. That's what the defense is giving him. Breakdown in defense that time, and scoring is Matsuyama. Coach Adumaitis doesn't like what he sees. His lead has been cut down to 9, and he says, let's talk things over. Quickly back to the action. Ball with ALVARK Tokyo. Rossiter trying to back down his man, and they forgot about Arturas, but a block from behind from Tim Soares. And again, they're going to say Shuto Ando, getting into the cylinder there of the offensive player. Well, the officials are really trying to crack down on that kind of a foul, and Coach Adumaitis doesn't like it. Tale of two coaches right now, both of them wanting a win. Trying to take advantage of the early foul trouble this time of ALVARK Tokyo. Sebastian Saiz sent back in with his 3 personal fouls. A little bit of a gamble here from Coach Dinus. Two for two there on the free throws from Matsuyama. Approaching the midway mark of the third period. Rossiter asks for it. Kicks it back out. 3-second violation going to be called on Saiz. Saiz says, I was standing right here, but I think he might have had a foot on the line. Another turnover. Turnover number 8 for ALVARK Tokyo. The same amount of turnovers for the visiting squad. Matsuyama to the wing. That's a poor pass. He gave it straight to Rossiter, and he'll come up with a foul. That's a third personal foul on Hoshikawa. And that will put the visiting squad in the penalty as well. We might have a long, drawn-out third period here. Hoshikawa relieved. Taves back in action. Taves puts up a 3. Will come up short. Great offensive board. Boy, Saiz was playing with a little bit of fire there. Might have been called for an over-the-back foul, but nonetheless, with that putback, he's got 7 points. Tim will challenge inside. A little bit too strong, though. That was a good strategy. Attacking the defense of the gentleman with 3 fouls. Saiz inside. Will miss, but a foul will be called here in Inoue. Rossiter has really helped out assists-wise as Jeff Gibbs gets ready to check in, together with Hashimoto. 2 veterans. Gibbs, 44. Hashimoto, 36. Once again, good afternoon, and thank you very much for joining us here for B.LEAGUE action. Basketball is back here in Japan. And that's going to bring smiles to the faces of all their fans all around the world. Millions watching the international broadcast. Saiz knocks down that free throw. Lead back up to 11. Kai Soto is back. After that brief breather, let's see if he can try to help will his team back in this one. Gibbs with the handoff. They try to go to Peak. Peak finds Soto. Hashimoto, nice find, Gibbs. Gibbs moves very well without that basketball, finding the open spots on the floor, and Hashimoto got him. Lead down to 9. Leo. Rossiter, they go inside. Saiz once again. And a foul will be called on Kai. That's number 3 on Kai Soto. That was a well-run play. A little bit of misdirection in the end. Saiz got it once again. How can you forget Saiz, who is always inside? Soto might have to be replaced with that third personal foul. Let's see if Coach Anzai will gamble a bit, similar to the gamble here of ALVARK Tokyo, keeping Saiz inside. Definitely great passing here by the Tokyo big men. That has led to many assists, and that has led to this 12-point advantage at 48-36. Misfiring there. And here comes ALVARK Tokyo once again, looking to do more damage on the offensive end. Shuto. No. That was touched last by Leo. 3 minutes and change remaining here in the third. Tim is checking back in. It might be for Kai Soto. So Source comes in, Peak comes out. So going back to that twin tower combination is Coach Anzai. And Okida will check back in. He saw some playing time in the first 2 quarters. As we have Fukuzawa also checking in. A lot of changes once again for both these squads. Here in the third period. Still a lot of basketball to be played this afternoon. Gibbs. They're challenging Saiz. 3-pointer is not going to work. Saiz with the rebound. Rossiter goes straight to the cup and a foul will be called on Tim Soares. That's going to be number 3 on Tim. There was the foul. So definitely no basket. But both the big men of Coach Anzai now in foul trouble with 3 apiece. And at the same time with both teams in the penalty, it's free throws here. Rossiter short in the first. Front rim, but still getting the lucky bounce there. And the lead is now 13. And again, chance of defense from the fans here at the Yoyogi Arena. Nice move, but a great block there from Saiz. Now they're not rushing things. They've got a big lead and they know that their opponents are in the penalty. And so they go to a half-court set once again. Shuto Ando's going to get fouled and you're going to send the longtime national team member on the line for 2 more shots. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Rio here as we step away. First free throw for Shuto Ando. He's going to get the lucky roll as well. Slowly but surely, the longtime powerhouse squad in B1 is pulling away. It's now a 15-point advantage at 51-36. Still an entire fourth quarter to be played. Let's see what adjustments can still be made by Coach Anzai. The Alphas, of course, a newly promoted team. They're in Division 1. Foul's going to be called on Fukuzawa. This is going to be a very interesting 2 minutes for the Alphas. If they can hold their ground here, they can keep it at 15. They can make a big run to start the fourth because they can bring in Kai Soto, who is actually checking in right now, together with Tim Soares. So Coach Anzai not taking any chances. He doesn't want this lead to get any bigger. Ooh, kissing it off the glass there was Enokida. You don't see too many players shooting that way from the free throw line. A lot of the Koreans do. Unorthodox, but it works for Enokida. He checks in now for Kai Soto. Kai Soto's got to play defense without fouling. Same with Tim. But ALVARK Tokyo will attack that defense of theirs. That's for certain. Sebastian Saiz also has 3. So 3 key players. Hashimoto almost lost it. He tripped there. And you can see just how frustrated he is. Possession arrow points. ALVARK Tokyo's way. And they're going to rub something down on the court just to make sure that there is no more slick portion. As the referee just explaining to both these coaches exactly what's going on as they try to work on that floor. A lot of times what happens is there used to be old stickers there. And when those stickers are removed, sometimes there is a sticky portion, which actually really messes with the players, and it messed with Hashimoto that time. Coach Atumaitis so far likes what he sees. He's got a 13-point advantage. His only main point of worry really is the 3 personal fouls of Sebastian Saiz. On the other hand, Coach Anzai looking at a 13-point deficit, and 2 of his key players also in foul trouble with 3 each. Back to the action. Dave still try to go inside. Saiz with a floater, short. Gibbs picks it up and will try to push. This is where he might try to attack Saiz, but he'll give it out. They go inside. Kai, not the best of passes. The entry pass should almost always come from the wing. Under a minute to be played here in the third. Taves will miss. Nice tap there by Kai. And Gibbs off and running. They go to Jeff. They find Tim. Tim for 3. No. Gibbs with the offensive rebound. 2 free throws here for Gibbs. Jeff Gibbs. What hasn't he done in his career? Days will take a seat with his third personal foul, but expect him to start in the fourth. Both teams have been in the penalty for quite a while. ALVARK Tokyo was in the penalty at the 6-minute mark, and the ALPHAS were in the penalty at the 4:46 mark of the third. Free throw numbers: 8 out of 11 for the ALPHAS. Make it now 9 out of 12. On the other side, 20 of 26 for ALVARK Tokyo. Fraction of a second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. Expect the home squad to take a shot in the final seconds, but they take an early three. It's not gonna work. And that is why you don't want to take an early shot. Rossiter doesn't like it, but at the same time, he's got nobody to blame but his teammate. Uncharacteristic of Shuto Ando to take an early shot. Yes, he's a dead shot from 3, but at the same time, look what transpired. You're giving up 2 free throws now to Hashimoto. With a chance for the visiting squad. Ooh, another missed free throw there. Chance to cut it down to 11. .6 seconds to try to score. Dave's inside, hangs in the air, and misfires. 3 quarters done here at the Yoyogi Arena. And it's looking good for ALVARK Tokyo as they lead 51-40 heading into the final quarter. Fourth and final quarter. First game for both these squads for the B-League season 2024-2025. Quick basket inside there from Tim. Cuts that lead quickly, down to 9. 9 points in the contest also for Tim Soares. Extra pass. Leo inside, hanging in the air, and a foul will be called. That might be number 4 on Tim. And you can hear Tim saying, what did he do? And that is confirmation. He has 4. He might have to be replaced here. And he will. LJ Peak checking back in. Ryan Rossiter there talking to the referees, asking why Kai Soto was allowed to leave his spot. Nonetheless, Leo makes the first free throw. Takes care of the second as well. So the imports on the floor for the visiting squad are Peak and Gibbs. Nice explosion there. And scoring quickly is Matsuyama. Rossiter asks for it, gets it. Brings it closer and once again finds Saiz. Saiz is just patrolling the baseline, waiting for his time to be able to explode towards the basket. He now has 14 points and leads back up to 11. Peak. That's going to be a jump ball situation, and possession arrow says we're going to ALVARK Tokyo. Osakabe will check back in. Taiki Okasabe doesn't really have too many points, doesn't have too many rebounds, but he's in there for his defensive presence, and he has really helped out his squad today. Well, the Alphas hanging around. Again, they're trying to fix the sticky portions on the floor, which is actually wreaked havoc with some of the offensive patterns of these squads. And while that happens, the referees are taking a look at how it's properly done, and the respective coaches have said, let's take advantage of this ceasefire here. So far, looking at the production of Gibbs, he's got 6 points. Peak has 6 points. Matsuyama with 6. Kai Soto with 3. And Enokida, who is coming off the bench, has got 2. Kai Taves is 9. 14 points for Saiz, a starter. Ryan Rossiter also in double digits with 11 points and 7 boards. Not to mention he also has 5 assists. So the starting 5 crew of Coach Adomaitis doing much better. Okay, we're all set. Ryan Rossiter says we're good to go. And very quickly, a minute gone already in the final period. Taves is ready. And Okida is ready. But the floor isn't. Very low production so far here for LJ Peak. They expect a whole lot more from him. But considering those are the contributions of the imports, 6 apiece for Gibbs and Peak, and 3 for Kai Soto, and ALVARK Tokyo just up by 11. So far, still a minor victory here for the visiting squad. Leo forces it up and through. Back up to a 13-point lead at 57-44. Again, Matsuyama looking for space. High off the glass, nothing. Look at the way Dave's quarterbacks for his squad, always in complete control. Rossiter, there's the double. Offensive rebound and put back once again for Saiz. That's where he makes his living. And the lead is back up to 15. Trying to pull away here. Peak. Might have to attack now. Gives it up to Gibbs. With a handoff. Long three, not gonna work. Unfortunately there for ALVARK Tokyo. Two guys in black went up for the same rebound off that shot from Matsuyama. So Hashimoto will check back in. They need his veteran presence. Tim Soares will come in as well, replacing Jeff Gibbs. But Arturas will check in as well. So there's a lot of ceiling being put on the floor by both these teams here in the final 7 minutes and 38. Kissing it off the glass. That is what you want. Instant offense. And Enokida delivers it once again. He likes that glass. Lead is still 13. A lot of movement once again, which is the staple of their offense. Okasabe for three. Yes! It is now the biggest lead in the ball game at 16. Could be more. Peak not able to save that one. Under 7 minutes remaining in this one. Opening game for both these squads as we open the B-League season 2024 to 2025. Daves finds Arturas. Arturas to the wing. Three not gonna drop. Trying to push it. It's Enokida. Sidestepping move. Enokida, not enough. He tracks it down but sends it to the wrong individual. Ooh, Okasabe thought that he was able to save it. That's why he's in there, for those hustle plays, and any basket he makes is a bonus. Watch the effort here. He feels he got it off in time. Looks like they're going to use their head coach challenge here. And they say no challenge, which actually I think is a good decision. Will they use it or will they not use it? Well, I guess they're saying that you cannot challenge that kind of a call, so play goes on. Peak forces it up and drains that three. Only their third three-point shot of the game. (62-49) is our tally, approaching the 6-minute mark. Kai with a floater, no. Peak in the open court. The foul will be called there. Duty foul given up. Foul will be called on Shohei Kikuchi, his first. The Alphas trying to come back here. Tim flips it through, and the lead is down to 11. One stood at a high of 16 just a few moments ago. 11 points now in the contest for Tim Soares. Nice spin. Saiz gets denied there by Tim. And Saiz will pick up foul number 4. That's a double black eye there. He should have just went down and played defense. He now might have to be replaced, and he will be replaced. They need him for the final minutes, especially if it's close. And that's why he's on the bench, cooling his heels. Coach Adomaitis definitely telling Saiz, stay warm. You're coming back in, that's for sure. But get as much rest as you possibly can for the time being. And Okida finds Peak for 3. Short. Rossiter clears. Rossiter has really helped out on the boards as well. He's got 11 points and 8 rebounds. They go to Arturas. Open 3, Okasabe, bang! That's huge. 2 big threes by the defensive specialist, Okasabe. He's got 10 points in the contest. And it's now a 14-point advantage enjoyed by ALVARK Tokyo. Chance of defense once again, even though their squad is up by 14. They want to be assured of a victory here. Peak on the outside. Active hands once again by the defense. That was Okasabe creating that turnover. He has done his job and he has contributed tremendously here today. Long 2, yes! And the lead is back up to 16. First 2 points in the contest for Okura. They've got to go to the rim ports. They've got to look for Peak or Tim Soares. That's a 4 shot. That's not going to work for Inokida. And Rossiter now, they're going to try to burn some clock. Or will they? Yes, now they will. Still a lot of time on the shot clock and a foul will be called there on Inokida. Not a good foul. Shot clock was winding down. It was at 10. Gibbs will check in. They need his leadership. Not to mention his scoring. Shuto Ando is there to space the floor as well for ALVARK Tokyo. Okasabe, his job might be done for the day. They look for Rossiter. Long distance three. That works. Two big baskets from Sota Okura. And now the lead has ballooned to 19. Time is not on their side, and neither is the scoreboard. But they need to score, and score quickly to have any chance of stealing the victory here. Gibbs trying to bully his way inside. And a foul will be called there on Gen Hiraiwa. He's in there primarily for defensive purposes. He picks up his first personal foul. Quick three, not gonna work. Matsuyama has misfired from long distance too many times here this afternoon. And that's been one of the reasons why it looks like they're gonna pick up a loss here in their opening game. Talking about the Alphas. Just could not hit from long distance. Turnover here from Shuto Ando. Still a 19-point lead though. Tim not wanting to launch. Neither is Gibbs. There's a quick double on Tim. And a foul will be called once again on ALVARK Tokyo. But the clock continues to tick. Hiraiwa will be called for a foul there, being too physical with Tim. That second foul of Gen Hiraiwa will put ALVARK Tokyo in the penalty. Nice kiss off the glass there. Hoshikawa will score, but the thing is, they're still down by a huge 17 points. A lot of movement, which is what you want. Arturas inside, gets denied. Arturas is always looking for the contact before he takes his shot. That's something the coaches might want to try to work on him with. Better with a power dribble going up. Baranski hits. And it's now a 20-point margin at 73-53. And this outcome has been settled. That's going to be another foul from Hiraiwa. Not quite sure why he's playing that tight, that high up. A foul like that will stop the clock and at the same time send your opponents to the line for 2 shots. Baranski's in there for outside sniping. And I guess Baranski's reminding his boys, we actually don't need to score anymore. So let's use as much of clock as we possibly can. No need to rush shots. So in a matter of minutes, ALVARK Tokyo will officially move to 1-0 early this season. Okura with a handoff. Baranski took an early shot. Now they don't need to foul though. But wanting to score to be able to make sure that this is still competitive in terms of the final score. Good denial there from Arturas. Shot clock is down to 2. Not something you want to do against somebody who's 6'10". Well, the 22-year-old Hoshikawa will learn. Soars, short. Picked up though by the boys in white. They got a brand new 14. Gibbs for 3. A little bit too strong. He'll track it down. But unfortunately, it is off him. Exactly a minute remaining here in this contest. Gibbs will be given a rest. He tried. Now they're going to send in a lot of the youngsters, give them some valuable playing time. They should get Source out of the ball game as well. Now just wasting clock and a foul will be called here. Only the 3rd team foul. Not quite sure why Shike wanted to pick up a personal. That's number 4 on him. Smiles on the bench. Sebastian Saiz didn't need to be sent back in. Ryan Rossiter there. He did his job together with Kai Taves. Baranski to the wing. Kick ball will reset that shot clock to 14. They're just using clock here. It's a huge 19-point advantage already. Arturas gets denied. One final shot at the basket here for the visiting squad. Long 3 works. Now they're hitting from the outside. First basket there for Inoue. Now a fraction of a second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. So they're going to go for the last shot here, that's for sure. They can't just dribble it out. So exactly 1 second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. Jumper will work. And that should end scoring here. And Nokida wanted to challenge and gets denied there by Hiraiwa. And that's your final score. 75-57. And ALVARK Tokyo begins their campaign here for 2024-2025 on a winning note. Still, nevertheless, a very good showing for the newly promoted KOSHIGAYA ALPHAS. Together with the Shiga Lakes, move up from B2 to B1. These two squads will face each other once again tomorrow, right here at the Yogi Arena. And a chance for the Alphas to finally get a win on the board. It was competitive for the first 2 quarters, and then suddenly a big explosion by ALVARK Tokyo in the third. We're going to hear from the winning coach, Coach Dainus Adumaitis, and at the same time, some of the stars of ALVARK Tokyo. So stick around. Our coverage is not yet done. You see that section there of fans of the Alphas giving them one final goodbye. They're going to be right back here tomorrow, that's for sure, to cheer on Koshigaya. But right now, let's listen to the winning squad, starting out with their winning coach, Coach D, Coach Dainus.
こんにちは。はい、皆さんこんにちは。Finally, it's good to see everybody. So is this feeling like that's what everybody was missing, like a team. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your this support. You know, that's giving this like energy on the floor, giving this physicality. What we need, what players did like today was unbelievable good physicality defensively.
はい、皆さんまた、今シーズンこのような形で大勢の方見えて本当に嬉しく思います。今日の試合に関しましてはやはりエネルギーとフィジカル面で負けないこと、これを意識しましたので選手たちがよく戦ってくれたと思います。それとファンの皆さんの、声援があったことで、開幕戦初戦、勝利することができました。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。アドバイスヘッドコーチでした。さあそれでは本日のヒーロー選手ご紹介していきましょう。本日のヒーロー1人目は背番号22番ライアン・ロシャー。さあ本日のまず1人目の MVP、ライアン・ロシター、本日ポイント11得点とアシスト7つという成績でした。本日のゲーム振り返っていかがでしたか？
We're happy we got the win. It's always good to get the first one at home. Crowd was incredible today, but we gotta put this one behind us and come back tomorrow and play hard.
はい、初戦このような形でホームで勝利することができて本当に嬉しく思います。明日はまだ試合ありますけれども、今日本当に大事な一戦、皆さんのおかげで、勝利することができました。ありがとうございました。
さあ開幕戦こんなにたくさんの方が集まってくれました。ファンの方にメッセージお願いします。
Thank you guys for coming. Like I said, the first game, the energy was great. You guys really set the tone. I hope it's like this all season, and we'll continue to play hard and put on a good show for you.
はい、本当に皆さん大勢のお客さんの前でこのような形でパフォーマンスできて勝利することができてよかったと思います。本当に皆さんの、サポートがあったから今日勝てたと思いますので引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。
1人目のヒーローはライアン・ロシャーでした。さあ続いてもう1人います。背番号75番長壁大輝。
Great to hear from Coach D and also from Ryan Rossiter. Now, from one of the heroes of today's win, definitely we need to hear from Taiki Okasabe.
2ポイント4分の4、100% ということでございまして、シュート成功確率 100%。 さあ今日のゲーム振り返っていかがでしたか？
最初はやっぱり開幕戦ということで結構重い雰囲気になってしまったんですけど、後半自分たちのバスケットができたのもいいと思いますし、やっぱり応援の力があったからこそ、自分たちらしいバスケットができたので、引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。ファンの皆様。
さあそれでは最後、集まってくれたファンの皆様にお願いします。
まだ始まったばかりですけど、やっぱり去年の悔しさをしっかり胸に持って、戦っていきたいと思いますので、これからもあとレギュラーシーズン59試合、共に戦ってください。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。背番号75番小坂部大輝選手でした。そして本日ヒーローもう一人います。背番号11番セバスチャン・サイズ。さあ本日セバス、ポイントが16得点、リバウンドが14ということでダブルダブル達成です。さあ本日のゲーム振り返っていかがでしたか？
Great to be back in front of everybody. It's amazing to play back, to start the season with a win, and I hope you enjoyed it. We got a great year together.
本当に皆さんの前にこのような形で、初戦帰ってきて勝利することができて本当に良かったと思いますので、本当に今日の試合応援ありがとうございました。
改めて今シーズンの目標を聞かせてください。
We got the goal to win, like always. We're gonna fight together, and we all together gonna get there. So please support.
本当に一つ一つの試合を勝つため、それとホームでは全勝を狙うような形を取りますので、最終的には優勝できるように頑張っていきたいと思いますので、引き続きよろしくお願いします。応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。背番号11番セバスに大きな拍手をお送りください。それではですね、今日のヒーローにはですね、ルー君のぬいぐるみにサインの方をしても
Well,
らい
going
ます
back to the interview of Taiki Okasabe,
投げていただきますので、
he just thanked the fans for all their support and he said, "Thank you so much for cheering." They had a very bad start. Actually, that first quarter ended 16-15 as we documented. But in the second half, our confidence built, and at the same time, we came up with a better showing and we got the victory. Now who's on fire?
2番大倉壮太。
They're going to give it to Sota Okura, who caught fire late in this contest with a quick 5 points in the final 3 minutes of play.
5枚にサインをしていただきまして、この後一周回る際に客席に投げていただきたいと思いますので、しっかりアピールのほどよろしくお願いいたします。
So he's going to sign those and definitely that will be thrown to the stands.
リクルートスタッフィング様より MVP 賞が贈られます。プレゼンターはですね、株式会社リクルートスタッフィングカスタマー戦略部、登録グループ大中真也様にお願いします。では本日
So
の
very happy
MVP 発表しましょう。
are the fans here
本日の MVP は
at the Yogi Arena. Why not? Their team has picked up win number 1 in their very first game for this season, and Sebastian Saiz will be today's MVP.
お願いします。こちらですね、リクルートスタッフィングクラスのオリジナルコーヒー1年分がプレゼントされます。さあ、フォトセッションの方も行いましてね、よろしくお願いします。本日の MVP 背番号11番セバスチャン・サイズ、プレゼンター大中真也様ありがとうございました。さあそれでは、最後アルバルク B で締めたいと思うんですが、どなたがいきましょう。じゃあ皆さんね、選手が言って最後 Wii だけ、お願いしますよ。ではお願いします。
せーの、ALVARK! We!
本日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。
A jubilant squad of ALVARK Tokyo, and why not? They pick up win number 1 here today. And they won quite convincingly in the end, 75-57. Coach D, very happy. That's Coach Dainius Adumaitis. As they thank the fans, and they look forward to seeing all of them once again right back here tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon for game number 2 between ALVARK Tokyo and Koshigaya ALPHAS. Let's go back and see the highlights of this match that just transpired. A rousing victory for the home squad, Tokyo, as they hosted Koshigaya here this afternoon. Leo tries to create so much havoc there offensively, but Ryan Rossiter, always at the right place at the right time, puts that one through. Daves had a very good game for himself as well, orchestrating perfectly, finding the open man, and making sure that everything was under control. On the other side, a great pass there finds Kai Soto. Kai would finish with only 3 points in the ball game. Gibbs would score 6, but it definitely wasn't enough. Nice block there by Jeff. He can still get up there. Soars inside. Soars for a slam dunk. That's too easy there for Leo. First period ended in favor of ALVARK Tokyo, 16-15. And then they went to work in the second period. Taves scoring once again. Nice reply that time from Hoshikawa. Tim gets away from that quick assist from Jeff Gibbs. And then Baranski coming off the bench, doing what he does best, bringing everybody off their seats as he knocked down that three. In the second half, despite the fact that Sebastian Saiz was in personal trouble in terms of fouls, that's when he scored the most points for the afternoon. One of the few threes hit here, actually by either squad. Only 4 threes out of 22 attempts for the Alphas. On the other side, 5 out of 18 for a dismal 27% for ALVARK Tokyo, but ALVARK Tokyo says, doesn't matter. We're still going to win, and they win running away because they had 11 more free throws. Easy layup there from Matsuyama. Nice find inside as Gibbs will score. Not the best of fouls that time from Kai Soto. Late challenge. As scoring once again was Saiz. Soares just turns and hits. They try to be competitive, but in the end, Okasabe was just too much. He would finish in double digits when he's expected to really just help out defensively and do the little things. Active hands once again by Okasabe, as you can see just how much he really had his hands, his imprint really on this match. Two big buckets by that gentleman there, Sota Okura. Here's his second one for 5 points here in the latter stage of the fourth. As we take a look at the numbers here, Alpha shot better from 2-point distance, 43% as compared to 38%. But shooting better from three was ALVARK Tokyo, 27% as compared to 18%. But the big difference here today was the 11 made free throws. You can see there, 22 out of 28. They also had 9 turnovers as compared to 14 for the Alphas. 30-32. Essentially even there. The points in the paint. 16 and 8. Those are the second chance points, and so they had more free throws, and at the same time they had 8 more second chance points. That was the huge difference. Some numbers. 16 points here for Saiz, 14 rebounds, and Rossiter contributed 7 dimes. In a losing effort, 11 points here for Tim Soares, 8 rebounds for Kai Soto, and 3 assists for Ryoma Hashimoto. Scoring-wise, Rossiter had 11, 10 for Okasabe, and 9 apiece for Peak and Hoshikawa in a losing cause. And that's going to do it here for our coverage here this Saturday afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. Till next time, take care. Have a good weekend ahead. God bless everybody.
いただきましてありがとうございます。ご準備できたお客様から、スタンドの横断通路までお下お進みください。お進みください。現在、原宿駅前の歩道橋は混み合っております。お帰りの際は電光掲示板側の出口も合わせてご利用ください。